Hey there, this is Jill Sessa of Ask Jill Sessa and Unbridled Marketing Services. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on a lot of these Facebook changes that have happened to fan pages and business pages. So yesterday you saw that I was playing around with some of the new design. Of course, still working on it. You know, I love to play with it. But I just wanted to show you some of what I've discovered. First thing first, notice that I actually have scrolled the page a little bit. So when you first come to somebody's page, this is what you would see of the cover photo. Notice if I scroll up, I see the entire photo. But you really want to make sure that if you have any words or really good branding about your company, that you put it lower down in the photo so that somebody would see it. Now you can't actually have a call to action in your cover photo, and that's going to be something we're really working through, some of the best tips and tactics, and I've got a bunch of people working on this. But notice what I did is that we need to start training people that this bar contains more than what's seen right at the eye. So notice I put that little arrow down next to the number 8. Mine says number 11, okay? But if you were to go look at my page, why don't you go do it, facebook.com Unbridled Marketing, then you would actually see a number 8, and that's the number of visible tabs below this one, okay? So it's going to look just a little bit different. But notice I told you that you can make these very visual. They can be a photo. They can be graphics like I've got here. And you'll notice this is where, if you click on here, I'll be updating the timeline for fan pages. The fan pages must have resource that's been sitting at this tab. But this gives me a chance to show you that yes, tabs still do exist. Don't panic, they do. Notice this was designed for the original 520 width. This gorgeous piece of real estate is what we now have. So these pages are just going to be really fantastic and visual, fantastic pieces of real estate, okay? So you've got some quick videos up there to look at. So you're already seeing one of the first ways to navigate around a page is if you click up here, all of your available tabs will show up here. Again, let me show you how to get them from the main timeline. That's my cover photo. When you're here, you can click on these, but also if you click on this arrow, that creates a drop down. And your fans, even though I have more listed here, your fans will see this amount. So they will see a total of 12. So if you have more tabs than that, they cannot be visible at the same time. You could still have them here. Notice I've got more, but they will not be visible. A couple things to note. The likes button, the photos, and the maps if you are a small business that has chosen to show your address, etc. on your profile will always be seen. So these other ones are the ones that I was able to create. So make these visual, and right now we're going to sort of have to train people that they have to go down there. Okay, and if I close that back up, I see the rest of my timeline, and here's another really great thing. I told you about this yesterday. This is the pin. This little icon right up here means that this post, no matter how many other things that I post, will be shown all the time right at the top. Okay, so that's really, really cool. Lots of other things to go on here. You can make this timeline as interactive and showing, you know, these nice broad posts. You can remember to get lots of pictures in there. That's something I'm going to be working on today. This was my watch this space yesterday morning, and as you've noticed, it went from this to looking like this in just a few short hours. It was super easy to do. So don't, really worry about this. We've got you covered. If you're a current client of mine, we will be changing over your page just within the next couple of days. So look forward to that. And if this worries you a little bit and you want to become a client, you can now message me on the Unbridled Marketing Services page. So facebook.com Unbridled Marketing, and just click on that like button and the message button, and we will get to you ASAP. Not really sleeping that much. It's not worth it because this is really a fun and exciting time. Let me know if you have any questions. And by the way, you can now do that right here. Ask Jill anything and get a video response. Another cool tab I'd love for you to discover.